Hey YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Max at 15 the building. You already know what it do. Today I'm gonna do a comparison vid, but today instead of having my glasses, I got a new eye apparel. I guess that's what we can call it, eye accessory. In terms of in light of today, what I'm gonna be comparing. I'm sorry if I look unfocused because I really can't see. I'm gonna be comparing Metal Gear Solid 4 and Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. These are two of the best games on the play. These are my two favorite games this generation. Metal Gear being my Metal Gear being one of my favorite. Uncharted 2 as well. These are two of the best games this generation in my opinion. I will be comparing them today. And seeing if anybody wants to decide between Metal Gear and Uncharted, Metal Gear is like $20 now, so I think most people can pick up both now. But if you only have like $60 or $63.59 and you have only one to choose, or your mom only lets you pick one game or something, I'm gonna tell you which one to pick. First, I'm gonna start with story. Both stories are great. They're amazing. Uncharted 2's got like the everyday jokes kind of story, like yeah, like it could happen to you. Metal Gear Solid 4 is a little more futuristic. It's a war-torn story. War everywhere. Niggas is dying. Shit like that. So, yeah, I mean, Uncharted 2, the characters, they just stick with you, man. They just stick with you. You don't even need to play the first one to get what's going on in Uncharted 2. Metal Gear Solid 4, the characters are more like awesome. You see what I'm saying? Like Vamp and Liquid and Raiden. Those people are cooler. You know, Vamp is like that nigga don't die, and then Raiden just a ninja. So, but you have to play. Well, you don't have to play the first three, but it's easier to understand the story if you played the first three. Maybe not even the first three. Maybe the first two, because the third one was like a prequel. But I recommend play all three. But anyway, so I'm gonna give the story due to easy to understanding characters, stuff like that. I'm gonna give it to. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is like a 12-hour story mode. I beat it in like 10 hours on normal, 11 hours on normal, or something like that. I beat this game in like 15, 16 hours on hard. I don't remember. I haven't played this game in a while. But stories, they're like equal to me. I'm going to give them equally. Next is visuals, graphics, presentations, stuff like that. Uncharted 2, most of you know the colors in that game, the water, the way you jump into the water, you get wet. It's the movement, the animation, the fluidness, the people is superb. It's amazing. These people don't look like real people. It's kind of cartoonish because of the colors and stuff, but this game, the presentation is amazing. The musical score, it keeps you real in tune. It's just like, you know, high pace when it needs to be high pace and low pace when it needs to be low pace. Metal Gear Solid 4, I haven't played this game in a while. I don't really remember the music. Actually, I do. My favorite part of the music was the last scene. Spoiler. Give me 5 seconds. Spoiler that when you're fighting Liquid Snake hand to hand, it plays all the music from past Metal Gear Solid, or yeah, past Metal Gear games. So it was like all the music. So I thought that was pretty hot. But I know that's not about graphics. Graphics, I mean, the game came out before Uncharted 2. Still one of the best looking games. Better than Gears 2. Better than Uncharted 1. Better than most games. But Metal Gear Solid 4 graphics can actually compete with Uncharted 2. I'm not even gonna lie. They can compete. I think it looks better than Killzone 2. That's my opinion. But there's not much color and saturation. There's not much of that. I mean, it's just, you know, it's just bland. It's kind of like brown looking. There's no water. I mean, there's water, but it's like a little creek. And, you know, the graphics, I mean, the texture, the pixels, stuff like that, but there's no color in it. So that kind of killed it for me. So I'm going to give the graphics to Uncharted 2. Next is yeah, let's do gameplay next, and then I'm going to save another one for that. Gameplay, they have two different styles of gameplay. Let me tell you that. Uncharted 2 plays more like a fast-paced shooter. And there's some stealth elements, but it's not enough to make it a stealth action game. But it just plays like a basic third-person shooter, climbing. There's some platforming, not really that much It's not really that difficult platforming because you're jumping. When you jump, your guy's gonna your guy's gonna just get to that other spot, no problem. So yeah. Next is Metal Gear Solid 4 gameplay. Metal Gear Solid 4 is a stealth action game, but the way I played until I got to like the last act is I just run again, da-da-da-da, and shit like that. So I mean, oh yeah, and Uncharted 2 has the cover mechanic, and Metal Gear slightly has some cover mechanic, but you can't peek and cover and shit like that. But the stealth gameplay, if you make it too much, if it's too much based on stealth, then it's gonna be harder. It's done right. It's done all right. So yeah, yeah, it's done all right in the gameplay. I mean, the action. I mean, the shooting. It feels kind of hard to aim. It's kind of hard to aim because of the way the reticle is. But you get over it after a while, and then the hand-to-hand is hand-to-hand. Both of them got decent hand-to-hand. I mean, this hand-to-hand is more like you're gonna beat their ass no matter what. This hand-to-hand is like you might win, you might not. And then, so I'm gonna give the gameplay in Metal Gear Solid 4. Next, online. This will be the last category. Let me see how much time I have on this video. YouTube, sorry.